The purpose of this program is to introduce you to the industrial forklift. Information presented here is meant to lay down a foundation of knowledge as it relates to the safe operation of forklift equipment in general. To operate a specific make and model of forklift, you must have successfully completed training for that machine, followed by practical field training and evaluation with a qualified coach, supervisor, or approved training person. We will begin by presenting an overview of the basic components and follow with an explanation of the principles of machine stability. A following lesson will go over the importance of the data plate. You will be shown how to read it, and from that, understand the limitations of the machine. We will explain some of the operator's responsibilities and look at the environment or workplace where the machine will be operated. Then, and only then, will we discuss the operation of the machine. As you can see, there is a lot to learn before you should jump into the seat and lift the forks off the ground. The support points for a forklift are located at point A, which is the center of the steering axle, and points B and C, which are at the tires located closest to the load. The area enclosed by A, B, and C is called the stability triangle. Located in this stability triangle is the center of gravity, or C of G. This is a point at which all of the weight of the machine is centered when it is at rest on a level surface. As long as the center of gravity is located within the stability triangle, the machine is stable and the machine's weight is distributed over all of the wheels. Use the data to calculate safe load handling. All measurements and calculations are based upon having the forklift positioned on level ground with the standard fork attachment fitted and the mast in the vertical position. The load capacity of the forklift is the maximum weight in pounds of the load that the forklift can safely handle. The load center is the distance in inches from the vertical face of the forks to the center of gravity of the load. If you are assigned to work in an unfamiliar area, take the time and make the effort to ask your team leader about any area-specific hazards that you may not be aware of. In addition, you should walk the intended path or area to become aware of potential hazards. Make certain that you are familiar with emergency procedures and warning systems for the area that you will be working in. General work area hazards include sloped and uneven surfaces. Be aware of and adjust for wet, slippery, or icy surfaces. Take steps to avoid or correct poor work area conditions. Never operate a forklift at more than 8 kilometers or 5 miles per hour. Drive slowly so you can respond to sudden changes in your environment. To pick up the load, place the forks as far under the load as possible. The space between the forks can be adjusted. Best stability is attained when the forks have the greatest spread. On some forklifts, this can be done hydraulically from the operator's seat. Level the forks before sliding them under the load. It is better to have the fork tips pointed slightly down rather than slightly up because of the possibility of damaging the underside of the load.